That's right, guys. Game number 1 is played on Muspelheim, which is a very new map to the scene, but honestly, we love new maps. We love space sharks, and honestly, we just like the color scheme. Welcome! In the top left, we have from Team Evil Geniuses, it is ThorZaIN, Marcus Eklof, the current WCS Swedish national champion, as well as one of the newer recruits to Evil Geniuses.
Yes, sir. I mean, still up for grabs if there really is an EG curse. I don't think so, really, because it's actually within a lot of trends to go on slumps and then do really, really well and then go on slumps. I mean, it's almost unavoidable. It doesn't matter who you are, you're prone to going on slumps.
Oh, come on. There's more severe curses in StarCraft too, like the Artosis curse. Like every player that he apparently hypes never is able to win after that point. Did you ever hear about that? Where like,
yeah,
you know, they talked about Clyde for a long time, and after that, Clyde was like on his way up, but for some reason never was able to show his true skill. And they said a couple of people. There's also some other quote-unquote curses, but I don't think that really applies in this case. ThorZaIN is still really good, and he is switching it up already. Andre, what do we see in the middle of the map?
Yeah, it's a double barracks play. It's an 11 barracks, and it looks like a 12 barracks directly after this. So I like what we're seeing.
That's cool.
No, okay. This could have been actually a scout.
Oh,
he
canceled the 12th SCV and started 11-11 again. So that's a.
Yeah.
I guess ThorZaIN was keeping his options flexible depending on if he got scouted or not. But TargA goes the wrong direction.
So this is definitely a map, because it's a 1v1 map, you check for proxies. It's really unexcusable to not check for proxies when it's such a big map. The main places are going to be probably over here at the third base. Over here, I guess, but it's still pretty far away. So yeah, it could be a situation where he just doesn't realize, you know, it's within his opponent's range. But TargA is going to get punished. Oh, wait a minute. What was I saying? I'm saying complete rubbish because he went 10 pool. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, wow. TargA did go for a 10 full.
For some reason, my mind automatically thought he was going 15 edge. So
no, I mean, it's kind of hard. It's you know, it's easy to miss just because we've been focusing on the very early SCV that went out for building. Yeah. TargA is actually completely circumventing the army, and ThorZaIN doesn't really have anything, so TarGA's going to be able to start working on things like the mule, which is really important. And ThorZaIN also has caught an Overlord out of position as well, so we're going to have already a very interesting pseudo base trade, I suppose. This is a very weird scenario. I'm having flashbacks to a live versus Masa.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I think these SCVs should actually go cross map. They shouldn't actually back up from here. And you can see the Baneling nest is already up. He has enough. 2 Banelings are actually being morphed right now. This could be very, very rough right now.
ThorZaIN sees it also with his SCVs. He needs but he hasn't been paying attention to it. I was on his vision and he missed it, so he doesn't know about him. ThorZaIN also getting very severely supply blocked, but at the same time, same as TargA. Oh, man. Anything but standard.
Definitely so. Now, he can actually micro this pretty well. All he has to do is target down the Banelings. But you can obviously do a lot. Ooh,
wow.
Gets one, and he gets the other. I think ThorZaIN will be able to hold this off. It's going to be close, though.
The Zergans are going straight for the Marines. ThorZaIN needs to back off. He doesn't necessarily have that many SCVs to tank, but enough of them were in weak health did get pulled. And ThorZaIN is on very poor supply. He has almost no economy whatsoever, just milling with a few mules, repairing with his SCVs as well. And ThorZaIN couldn't make anything because he had his barracks floating the entire time. And he's not even walling off with them necessarily. ThorZaIN.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
I guess he's not sure if the Zergans are still there.
There he goes. He's going to wall it off now. Yeah. And 2 more Banelings are going to come in here. Definitely can do a little bit more damage.
A lot of damage. 2 Banelings is all you need to detonate onto the SCV count. ThorZaIN splitting up his SCVs in a very nice fashion.
Oh.
The Banelings are like, well, we don't need to be here, obviously. And just destroys the supply depot. Wow.
Not bad. A single Marine is coming out here. Ooh, I don't really love that, but there are additional
is he baiting it, though? Like, I mean, I think he's just trying to bait SCVs off the line while Zergans are coming in.
Yeah, it's a fact that you have increased increased HP once you turn into a Baneling cocoon. You have 50 health instead of 35, which is really, really smart of him.
Man.
You can see ThorZaIN trying to deal with this, but it doesn't matter, Frodan. This is an insane game on Muspelheim.
Yeah, typical TargA game, though, at the same time, because TargA has been known to go for very high early aggression, and even if it sacrifices almost all of his economy. If you saw the DreamHack games where he's slow, zergling all into hero after getting pylon block nonstop, that explains everything. GG is called, and just like that, after 7 minutes, TargA takes a very, very odd but standard TargA game number 1. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. People are complaining that games don't go long enough. Well, just keep inviting TargA to your leagues, man.
You know what's crazy? Like, TargA, I think, is the only successful, consistent cheeser.
No. There's Suhoshin also. Are you talking about outside of Korea?
Well, just in general.
Oh, Suhoshin, man, like he does like the crazy like 7-minute like layer into Baneling drop, like off 2 base, and then into mass zergling, like into like mutas. It's like a weirdest cheese build ever. These are the kind of zergs I think are keeping it very dynamic and flavorful, though.
Yep, definitely so.
I like it.